What is going on, community? It is TJ, aka Flash by Night, and we are here keeping up with the comics. So go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell so we can get into it. Because today we are keeping up with Miles Morales Spider-Man issue number 28. So, to be completely transparent, I am one not to get caught up in the hype train. I caution people all the time that you should not get swept up and let your emotions kind of, take control of you when movies and books are coming out, and kind of let them come as they may. What you hear and what you see may not be what you need to expect. And yet here I am reading a solicitation for issue number 28 that is supposed to be the most gut-wrenching issue in comics this year. And while this book was good, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the ending. It didn't wrench my gut. But we are going to get into this story because I do think the story was pretty good. The story is worth talking about. And basically, we have the end of the Clone Saga, and there ended up being basically 3 clones that were created to be a better version of Miles. All of these clones didn't end up being the same. They had their differences, and basically what we found out is that the clones, they weren't technically evil, maybe. They were trying to find a way to stabilize themselves, because if you read earlier issues of Miles Morales Spider-Man, a clone had appeared, and that clone within a matter of hours basically disintegrated. He wasn't stable. And so these clones are trying to find a way to stabilize themselves, and through conflict, Miles kind of messes this up for them, and we end up having a standoff. And like I said before, that the story ended up in issue number 26 hitting home for Miles. And I mean hitting real close to home. I won't say how close to home. You'll see it in this book, but let's just say a family member is in danger, really, really close danger during this book. But as you expect, by the end of the Clone Saga, there is a conflict between Miles and at least one clone. And what we do get is an amazing fight scene between these two. They don't hold back. They don't pull punches. They kind of know each other. And so, it gets kind of violent, gets kind of bloody. And at the end of the day, of course, it's a Miles Morales Spider-Man book, so you kind of know who comes out on top, but there are some surprises behind the conflict. And what I really want you to see is that there is one page in the book. In fact, I don't usually do this, but I do want to show you this one page in the book that just screams into the Spider-Verse for me. And that is... And I don't know if that gives away too much. I hope it doesn't, but I love this page towards the end. But as I said, issue number 28 was a pretty good issue. It wasn't great for me. Maybe it wrenched other people's hearts, but for me, it wasn't as heart-wrenching as it was sold, but it was a good book. And so we are moving on with Miles' life. Of course, in a couple of issues, Miles is getting a new costume. I have my theories that it may be based on the Clone Saga and the outcome of the Clone Saga, but you never know about these kind of things. But we're gonna see where Miles is going forward, and we're gonna try to leave the Clone Saga behind, even though I think the Clone Saga is not the definitive end of at least one of the clones. So that was keeping up with the comics. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you saw something you liked. If you did enjoy yourself, hit the like button. And if you want to keep up with me, keeping up with the comics, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Don't forget the comment section. That's where it goes down. That's where we have fun. And that's where I get to know the people that are watching, the people that are subscribed. That's where I get to know the community. But as I always say, love yourself, love others, and I will be back in a flash.